Hey, welcome to S for Subi. It is April 2020. Most of the United States is under a shelter-in-place order, so I thought it'd be a great time to go through my monthly favorites quarantine edition. So let's get started. So, first item, the most important item, most obvious item, hand lotion. After washing my hands at least 100 times a day, probably 100 times a day, I'm using this frequently. This is Palmer's Cocoa Butter Formula. Love it. My favorite lotion of all time. Not too thick, absorbs well. This is a firm favorite. So item number one. There you go. Next, got doTERRA On Guard Essential Oil. I diffuse this in the house. It smells great. I think it's helpful, so that's what I'm diffusing. doTERRA On Guard. Okay. Now, I have a toddler in the house, so I'm not doing that much reading, but I have gotten back into the world of Narnia. I'm missing 2 of the books, but that's okay, I'll get those later. Right now I'm in The Voyage of the Dawn Treader. Of course, this is by C.S. Lewis, one of the great British writers. And I love it. It's a good way to escape when I can. So, Chronicles of Narnia. Next. Drawing prompts, 300 drawing prompts. I got this at Target. I'll show you one sampling. Okay, here's my lion and here's the Grand Canyon. That's great, isn't it? Yeah. Just a way to kill some time while my daughter plays. But yeah, 300 drawing prompts. It's a nice way to, nice distraction to have. Then, I've got turmeric and ginger. I put both of these in my smoothies, my fruit smoothies. I love them. A nice little boost for the immune system, and I believe that turmeric is anti-inflammatory, so that's nice. So I've been using these in my smoothies. Like that. And on my potatoes, I've been using paprika. Definitely a monthly favorite. You can see it's almost empty, so I'm happy with, this is smoked paprika. Nice little boost of flavor to the potatoes. So that's good. What else have I got? Of course, we're spending all of our time at home. So this Bluetooth speaker, this is the Anker brand Bluetooth speaker. So this is great for our dance parties that we have all day, every day. But I like this, very happy with this. Kicks off some really nice sound, and it's a great product. So I've been relying on that a lot. Next, this drippy toy. Not for my daughter, but for me. I love watching this thing spin, man. And I've got the time to do it, okay? So, that's been fun. Moving on. Okay. Magic 8 Ball. Will we be out of quarantine by June? Better not tell you now. Oh, it's a long haul, people. In it for the long haul. All right. Great. Always reliable. I'm playing with that. Also, our church, since we can't attend church, they mailed out these wristbands, which say Church Scattered, which is a really lovely way to remember the church and pray for each other. And even though we're separated, we are still unified in prayer. So that was a really nice gesture from the church leadership. Got that in the mail. Thought it was really sweet. And then my soul has been thirsty for some rich hymns lately, so I've been using this hymnal, Trinity Hymnal. I grew up with this. It's got some hymns, gorgeous writing, and it's been a nice diversion to dive into this and sing and worship with my family. Come Thou Fount of Every Blessing, I think, is my favorite. 400. I won't sing before you. Trinity Hymnal. Next. Okay, getting into now activities for my 3-year-old. There is an Instagram account I follow, which is called Busy Toddler. I think it's run by Susie, I believe her name is. Incredible ideas. I've been relying on her page, every day, virtually. And she had suggested these color coding labels. Now, I don't exactly do the activity that she has suggested, but I let my daughter go crazy with these around the house. I mean, these around the mirrors and some walls and the floor, and it's okay with me. They're easy to clean up and she's distracted. So these have been MVP of quarantine, okay? Next, box of Band-Aids. What 3-year-old will not go crazy with a box of Band-Aids? So these have been really handy, and I just give her the whole box and let her use all of them, and she's happy with that, and so I'm happy with that. Okay? Next, we sort of discovered this game on our own. I had these rubber bands in our kitchen. So my daughter found these. She took them out, and I said, oh, here, look, put them on a cup. So my daughter likes to take the cup and put on the rubber band. So excellent game. It keeps her entertained for at least 15 minutes. So that's been nice. Nice little toy for her. This book, Polka Dot. I got this at Costco a couple years ago, but look how nice it is. Look. When you're counting the animals, you press the little buttons. And it clicks and you can count along. Isn't that sweet? So this has 10 cows and then 9 pigs and 8 chickens, and you count down. It's a nice little way to keep her entertained. I like it. And put that down there. We are learning French together, my daughter and I. So I was gifted this when she was born. This is a Leapfrog language game in Canadian French, because we had a family member in Canada. So she sent that to us. Oops, that's in English. Yes, it's got English and French. Domestique. So we're learning the animals and pets, and we are learning about fruit, food, etc. Les œufs. L'eau. So we've been practicing together, and this has been a really great toy. It's keeping us both entertained. So that has been reliable. There it is. Leapfrog. 100 Learning Friends. 100 words book. All right, those have been my monthly favorites so far in April 2020. Thank you for clicking and hanging out with me, and we are in this quarantine together, so we'll get through it. I'll see you later, guys. I'll see you later, guys.